Frozy, welcome back to the channel, man. Happy to see y'all. Hopefully y'all happy to see me. Breaking news in the battle rap culture. We're going to cover it today. I'm in a great mood. I like when I'm in a great mood because it usually means we're going to have a good show. Now, I want to say this. Bro's probably going to tell me I shouldn't have said this, but I'm going to say it. On Monday, I went live, and at the end of it, I said I'd see y'all tomorrow. I did not know Bags and Bodies Face Off was scheduled for yesterday, and I damn sure forgot the Cody panel. So once I saw that that was scheduled, I decided to wait until Wednesday to let all of that conclude. With that being said, welcome to the show. Now, you're probably wondering where Bros is. He's here. He's here, but he's the voice in the sky. Bros has come down with a bug. He's sick. But he has an opinion of that. I told him I'd just do the show by myself, Bros. I got it. He like, no, I got an opinion. Oh, okay. So we go old school style. Remember before we put Bros on camera? About a year ago? He used to just have a microphone.
I forgot how damn long it took you to introduce me, dog. Like, get to me.
My bad, Bros. I'm sorry. I literally was drumming it up.
I know. I used to hate.
I was literally drumming it up.
I'm a regular on the channel, bro. This is our channel.
Can you guys hear Bros clearly? Let's just confirm that.
Damn.
Can you guys hear Bros clearly? Let me get a thumbs up at yes or anything in the chat before we get rolling. Share the stream, hit the like button.
Here, y'all, and yes, I had an opinion.
He had an opinion, right? Announcer. Can you guys hear Bros?
Announce me, please.
So that is Bros. Bros is in the building, y'all. Bros will be a part of this show today.
You know what I mean?
I'm hearing no. I'm hearing no. I cannot hear Bros. I'm hearing thumbs down. He's a little low. Let me try this. Talk, Bros.
Yo. Which one did you unlock?
Well, I unlocked 4 first. Because that's what you were supposed to be on. 4.
Okay.
Now I got you on 3.
Okay, hold on. Let me see this one. Is this one spiking? 3, 3, 3? Is that spiking? Go to 2.
Let's go to 2.
Yo, 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 yo.
Can you guys hear Bros now?
Spiking? I was about to say something crazy.
I'm seeing, he good now.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
There we go.
I might have to say what I was ready to say.
Say what you were going to say.
Oh. Like, why did tongue kissing this microphone?
Oh, that would have been insane. It's still insane. Okay, so we got Bros on mic 2. All right, 4 was good. 3, no. Battler on 2. 3, good. Now they're saying go back. Bros, talking to the mic.
Talking to them. Listen, man, I ain't gonna be talking that damn much.
Let me know, y'all.
We're staying on 3.
All right, we're gonna stay on 3. Bros is gonna yell. Now he low again. Wow. Okay, I did change it back to 3, y'all. I did. So what we'll do is we'll have Bros speak louder. Maybe he can just see his way out of the conversation today. Bro's sick. His nose is red. He didn't want to split screen. We're on 3, by the way.
Well, you're back to 3?
Yeah, we're back to 3 now.
Okay. Because I was a little away from 3. Now I'm up on 3.
All right. Well, whatever. Breaking news and battle rap champion Cody concluded yesterday, and we got a winner. We got a winner. And the winner was Tay Roc. Now, no surprise here. Why? Well, Tay Roc and I were number 1 and number 2 for majority of the year. Let's be clear.
Almost all year.
Swamp, great year. John, good year. Right? Chef Trez, good year. Bunch of people had good years. Did we not feel like this was a 2-man race majority of the time? As it should have been. They had 2 great years. This is the tough part about a 1-man award. This is the tough part about it. Because we see all the itching and the moaning. Everybody feeling like, you know, this person should have won, that person should have won. But I did some thinking. I said, well, NFL, $1 trillion corporation, entertainment business. They're an entertainment business, just like battle rap. Larger scale, still the entertainment business. Basketball. The NBA MVP, it's a problem every year. The NFL MVP, it's a problem every year. Josh Allen won it this year. We felt like Lamar should have got it.
Clearly should have been Lamar.
I'm with you, bros. I'm with you. But I say that to say, battle rap ain't the only form of entertainment in the industry that have trouble getting these things right. It's a difficult task. It's not easy. It is not easy to give one person an award that maybe 2 to 3 people deserve. That's tough. And no matter who you crown out of the 2 or the 3, whatever number that is, just appears that the person who didn't get the award was slighted in a way. It's tough.
I'm going to be honest, Froze. I didn't care about 3 through 20.
I'm right there with you, bros.
I said to you yesterday, if they got Tay Roc and Av 1 and 2, however you slice it, they can't be wrong in my opinion.
You told me, that's exactly what you told me. You said, listen, if it's 1 and 2, Tay Roc, whatever way it goes, they couldn't have got it wrong. Right? And I agree to that to some degree. So when you see the title, did the right guy win? Well, of course he did. Because the right guy was Av and Tay Roc.
Yeah. And I really enjoyed Chilla and Geechee on the panel.
It was really a breath of fresh air, bros. What do you say?
I thought Chilla, and Geechee being up there, I thought they made some really good points.
Yes.
Especially on Roc's behalf.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was one of the guys who, going into Champion of the Year, I was feeling like Av was number 1.
Mm-hmm.
But then Chilla said some things, and Geechee, seconded.
Yeah.
About Roc and the type of fights that he had, and the target, and carrying cards for most of the year, and how difficult that is as a battler over and over and over again. To me, I took strong insight from what they said. And after they said that, it kind of made me, I don't want to say change, but it kind of made me say, oh, you know what? That's a good point on Roc's behalf. I thought Av was flawless. I thought Roc had a few hiccups in it, just a couple. And he had a lot of activity, just a couple hiccups. And I thought Av was flawless. That's one of the reasons why I said Av. But after they said that, I kind of was thinking a little bit more on it, Brody.
Me too. I walked into the building when the stream started feeling like my winner was Av. That was my choice. And second was Tay Roc. I see a few Swamp supporters in there. Swamp had a mega year. Okay, probably his best year, second or best year, first best year that he's had since he's been in battle rap. I thought he had a really good year. I really didn't think he had a case to get higher than 3. Anybody, I respectfully feel that way.
Who?
Swamp.
Okay.
Now, if you want to say you had Av 1 and then Swamp 2 and Tay Roc 3, I'll listen to that a little bit more. But for me, I just didn't feel like there was a strong case to get Swamp any higher than 3, which 3 is not a blemish. It's 25, 26, panel, 25, 26 pool of rappers, right? And to be named, there's over 100 rappers to be named in the top 25, top 20, then to be in the top 15, the top 10 of this exclusive list. It's literally a compliment. Shout out to my boy Wiz. I think I just seen him say he was in rehab. He's one of our mods. And if I'm not mistaken, he had a surgery. I think if that's the rehab you're talking about, Wiz, we spoke about it a few months ago, right before you did your surgery. Just want to say, thoughts and prayers to your recovery, bro. And hopefully it's speedy. Shout out to my boy Wiz. And we're going to get some parlays in when we get our paper right, Wiz. Bros, I want to side topic this because real quick, for anybody who was wondering, we're going to get into some J-Scho. No Diddy. That was crazy. We're going to talk about J-Scho. We are definitely
talk about.
Yeah, get into J-Scho. It's crazy. We're going to talk about some J-Scho, pardon. But I beg of thee. And we're definitely going to respond to Chilla Jones, who, if your friends want to tell you Frozy, will. You thought I didn't catch that? You thought that didn't come across my desk?
You said something about Lamar Jackson.
My good buddy Chilla.
You said something about Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't see Lamar Jackson do was get on his socials after they picked Josh Allen and go, y'all ain't think I was the winner, SMD.
Yeah.
One thing that bothers me a lot about battle rap is there's such a lack of professionalism.
Mm-hmm.
There's such a lack of self-control sometimes.
Talk, bros.
And bro, I hate to do this because sometimes you're guilty of it too.
I was going to say I am on the side of guilt here, so I will allow you to.
Yes, you're guilty of it too sometimes, Brody. And battlers don't look at themselves as a brand and as their own entity, as their business. And when you get online and you talking like that, and you spewing out that negative energy, you could turn people away.
You're talking about the people who didn't like where they were listed, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want to double down on this.
It's okay to me. Like, all right, if you were, let's just say you were 12 and you thought you should have been 7 or in the top 10, you are a top 20 battler of 2024 through the eyes of your peers.
Something, Natasha.
Okay? Only one person wins the award. So to me, whether you're 20 or 2, it don't really matter, right? I mean, you made the list. You're a top 20 battler. I don't feel as though people got an SMD or you should look at it as a slight to you. It's a ranking system.
Can I double down, bros?
Go ahead.
I also don't see Josh Allen saying whoever didn't want me to win SMD. I hate it. I hate it because it's immature and it's not needed, and it's really a disrespect to the whole process. And I would just rather the battlers actually take the compliment that it is, understand that the system is flawed because it's not perfect. There's no perfect system. Okay. But also understand that, anybody who didn't pick a certain person was not rooting against that person or was not trying to slight that person in any way, I'd like to believe. So I just hate that response from some of the battlers. And it happens every year. It's not only one person who's guilty of it. A lot of people are. We all can be guilty. I've seen my name on lists that aren't Cody lists from other bullshit ass lists that are put out. And if they disrespect me, I have a rude response. And we just got to get better. Professionalism. We don't never know when a corporation is watching. Damn it. If Bud Light wanted to sponsor you and they get on your timeline and it's just SMD everywhere, they're not putting no damn money behind you. We just got to clean it up, grow up a little bit, and actually just, enjoy what this is. There's not an award show every year for battle rap outside of Champion that's significantly respected in the manner that Champion is. Jay Black did that shit in LA. He don't live in LA. He lives on the opposite side of the country in Philly. He lives 5 minutes from me. I can walk to Black's house, literally. I was just in LA doing the face-offs 2 days before he did Champion. So I know how that trip affects you. J-Scho was out there. Chilla was out there. I can't think of the other guy's name was. He was out there. And then Geechee's from out there. So a lot goes into this. Amount of battles you got to watch to sit up there comfortably, confidently, and talk with certainty takes a lot of homework. So respect the process a little bit more, battlers. All right, you didn't want to be at 13. You wanted to be at 9. Cool. Why we got an SMD? Because you was at 13.
Yeah, like I just...
Because I think, my bad, bros, because I think Snake Eyes didn't make the list. That was a travesty. There was nobody misplaced more than Snake Eyes. Bill Collector was also on the bubble, no Diddy, of being snubbed out of the top 20. Respectfully, and I don't mean to shun anybody, but it's hard not to seem like you're doing that when you're talking about a list in this manner. Official had no business at 15, in my opinion. And I'll take it a step further, bros. We had this conversation last year for Cody, right? And the females need to be off it. I'm sorry. And the reason why the females need to be off it, because if they're on it and the guys can't be on Wodie's not necessary if the girls can be on Cody. For me. The NBA and the WNBA don't mix MVP
Can I call
awards.
a timeout real quick for that?
Sure.
Because you know, I hear that a lot. And, you know, although I don't personally think it makes much sense if you're going to have a Wody to put them on Cody, but Cody is for battlers of the years. Are these women's not battlers?
Yes.
Okay, it's not Bodie, right? It's not Modi,
Yes.
right? Like, you're not going to tell me, you know, Eunice had a better year than Miss Hustle. And if Miss Hustle had a better year than Eunice, that she should be higher on the battler list than Eunice.
But
Hold on.
Well, I'd say
Hold-
a simple
real quick.
question. If Eunice had a better year than Miss Hustle, why isn't he higher on the Wody list?
Because he's not a female.
So why is there a list
Let me ask you a
specified for the
question.
females?
Hold on. Let me ask you a question. Is male battle rap, would you consider male battle rap bigger than women battle rap?
It's absolutely bigger than women battle rap.
Do you think most male battle rappers get paid more than female battle
That is a
rappers?
fact in battle
Would
rap.
you say most male battle rappers have more of an advantage and, let's just say, privilege than the women in battle rap?
Sure.
Then they can have Wody and be on fucking Cody.
Okay.
You know?
I can respect that stance, whether I agree with that or not. Just for me,
'Cause that's where I'm at with it.
fair. And I don't mean to slight the women at all, because let's be clear here. I don't know if there's more than 5 battlers on the Cody panel or the Cody list, bros, all male, better than Miss Hustle. Clearly. I don't know if there's 5 dudes in the top 20 battler list who's better or more talented than Miss Hustle. So from that aspect, I just want to make sure I say that so it doesn't look like I'm slighting Miss Hustle, because Miss Hustle is better than 80% of the male field, maybe more. And there's a few other females that are better than 50% of the males, 60% of the males. So I get that. I'm saying that the fact that there's already an award specified for Wody,
Yeah.
they have their own panel,
Yeah.
they have their own donating system, their own award.
Yeah. Because they share, they share battle rap with men. You don't share being a woman with a woman. Right?
So if a girl wins Cody, wouldn't she automatically just win Wody?
Absolutely. To me,
To me, then
To me?
we're just wasting time here.
well,
at that point.
no, I disagree, because you're just highlighting the woman part of it. That's all.
Okay.
You're just highlighting the
Battle
fact.
rap is when you say advantages, I believe the talent pool is bigger. Let's be clear here. We're not stronger and more physical than women in battle rap.
No, I understand
Okay,
that.
so it's not an NBA, WNBA thing from a physical standpoint, but it is from a.
I was about to say, Raw, let me ask you a question.
Well, no, hold on, bro.
Well, because I'm about to explain it for you.
If you put the top 10 girls in battle rap,
Yeah.
5v5, the best top 10 biggest females in battle rap on a card, give it 25, give it 10,000 in promotion, and then you take the top 10 male battle raps, 5v5, and put 10,000 in a promotion. The male pay-per-view is probably going to quad the female pay-per-view.
Maybe. Okay, and I understand.
So all I'm saying is the money that's brought in from the men versus all female cards would give you a reason why there's certain perks and there's advantages for the men in battle rap. They bring more as far as a talent standpoint and a revenue
yeah,
standpoint.
you could say the same thing about basketball. Like, you could say you could.
Okay.
Let me
So
ask you a
why don't
question,
they
though. Hold on.
mix,
If
so
you
why
got
don't they
punched
mix the
by-
WNBA?
Raw, if you got punched by me or Mike Tyson probably punched you way harder than me, but you were still punched by 2 people, right? So I say that to say advantages, whether small or large, whether different, it's still advantages. It's still, you know, what it is. I'm not saying that.
I'm just saying there's reasons and data to support why those are there. So, there's
And
not.
I'm not saying you're wrong. 2 things can be right, is what I'm saying.
Sure.
Like,
but
we're not going to exclude, like, I don't think we can exclude the women from Cody as battlers, because some of these women have outstanding years that are clearly better
for sure
than some male battle rappers.
Let me ask you a question though. Did you like Official's year over Snake's year? I think Official had 4 battles. Did you feel like you heard, liked, was more impactful from the 4 battles that Official had compared to Snake Eyes year?
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think Official should have been on the list.
Okay, so
I didn't think Official should have been on the list, but I am also not on the panel, right? And the part of the reason why I'm not on the panel because I couldn't tell you the 4 battles that Official had. You feel me?
say that one more time.
I said I don't think Official should have been on the list, but I also couldn't tell you the 4 battles that Official had.
Okay. All right. So, respect to the ladies, and I meant no disrespect by that. We love to be honest here, and you know, to the females in battle rap, they're outnumbered 5-1. But there's so much talent with female battlers, and I don't like to overly feel like I'm splitting up the two because, I mean, y'all all told me Shayna whipped my ass. Well, I'm a good male battler. I'm not just a regular guy, right? So they're super talented, and I love what Wody is now.
And if females can battle males, like men battle women, right?
Yes.
So like if let's say Miss Hustle don't battle a girl all 2025,
right?
Like she deserves to have a spot on that Cody list just because she's a girl.
I think that,
you know what I mean. Wody
no.
is the thing because there's women in the world.
I think that is the toughest part to respond to if you're a Wody and Cody should be separated person. How do you balance if Jazz battles Roc, T-Top, Rosenberg, Swamp, and Fonz, and that's her 5 for the year? Yeah. Damn, she had a mega year. Yeah. But then E Hart battled C3, Myverse, in which it's tough to balance. Yeah. So I definitely think that's a great point. 2 things could be right. I think you might have 2-1 edged me in that debate.
Yeah, there. Like I think we should look at Wody as a celebration of the woman.
Sure, and they should be celebrated. Now, back to Cody before we switch, because we're going to talk about J-Scho real quick. You know, you look at Tay Roc's year, Bankhead, Prep, Serious Jones, Bill Collector, Loso, A Ward, Yogi the God, Jerry West, Big K, Jazz the Rapper, Mr. Man, Reed Dollars, Chess, Clone, Chef Trez, Marv 1. I believe the chess battle was even an all wrestling scheme battle, if I'm to be correct on that.
This is Tay Roc's year?
That was Roc's year. Now, scheduling, strength of schedule is ridiculous. I mean, Bankhead, because to me, you have to factor this in. Bankhead on Black Ice Cartel, right? I think Loso on Bullpen, right? Big K, King of the Dot. Reed Dollars in Philly. Did he battle Clone on Clone's League? That's tough.
Listen, I will say this.
So
my biggest problem with the list, Raw, was just Snake Eyes not being on it.
I had a
that was it, Raw.
No, I had a mega problem with Snake Eyes.
I thought that was I had a mega Snake Eyes did enough to be top 20.
I had a big issue with that. Tay Roc, no, the meat and potatoes of his schedule is not that he won all of these battles. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, if I counted that right. Av has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's got 6 more battles than him. Are we sure if Av would have battled 6 more times? So 7 more battles, or 6 to 7 more battles. Are we sure Av would have won all of those battles? Right. So I think when you look at the output of Tay Roc, a lot of these were headliners. It's a great strength of schedule. He has a lot of top tier work on here. Now, Av, Marv 1. Marv's a legend. Don Marino. You know, Don Marino's a pro. He's not at the highest level of pro. He's not looked at as the biggest of name or the toughest opponent, but Don can go, and Don is better than an amateur.
If you're the 12th man on an NBA bench, you're a professional basketball player. And
so I don't know how to disrespect to Don Marino. I've done it myself, but I do respect Don as a pro, and whether it's low, high, mid, whatever level he can go. And on a given night, if you're sleeping or you're not a pro, you're going to get worked out by him. No diddy. Rosenberg Raw. I'm going to stop here at this battle. And I know I don't want to make it about me, but I want to be clear on something. I think Av won every battle on this list. You want to argue the Chef Trez battle? I'm cool with that. That was a good battle. I'm hearing a narrative that not only has Av not lost a battle last year, he didn't lose a round. Okay, listen. When we start turning an actual epic thing or a great thing, sometimes you just need to let things be good. Sometimes things can be great, and sometimes things could be epic, right? But I hate when something's good and we try to pull it into the epic range. Because in the waters, it's like, oh, slow down a little bit. Or something's epic, or you know what I'm saying? And you try to take it into all time. I just think that I literally called a battle with him versus what was it, A-Ward Bros up at Power Moves? Or yeah, it was A-Ward, right? Everybody in the building felt like Av was down 1-0 before he mopped A-Ward the next 2 rounds. Cleared him in the second, cleared him in the third. But there was the buzz around the building that Av's first was not that good. So relax a little bit. I went back and I read the tweets. There was no overwhelming narrative that Av 30'd Rosenberg clearly. What do you can literally give me the first or the second round. So I say all that to say the Chef Trez battle was debatable. He lost a round and stop it. Yes, I agree. He went 9-0. It is so difficult to do that. These guys are pros, whether you think they're low or high level. But to say Av didn't lose a round is just not true. So I just want to be clear on what we're saying. Yes, he went undefeated, but he lost a couple rounds, and it's fucking impossible to have 36 rounds of battle rap and to win all 36 of them. Av is only human. But I just don't like when we do that. Now,
I mean, I had us up 2-0 before you choked in the third.
Literally, bro. But whatever. I'm a firm believer that if you choke, you can go back and lose a round you edged.
A close round, absolutely.
A close round could swing now. And you might say that's crazy. It's just the rules. In my book, battle is also, there's a feel thing about battle. How am I feeling about what's happening when I'm watching it? Not only what I'm hearing. That's why performance matters. That's why cadence. And you guys don't want to get into that deep conversation, though. One thing I saw people doing for Av yesterday that upset me is they were using certain level of battlers that are pros and almost watering down what he did. All right. He took the battles that he was booked for, that he was paid for, and he handled his business. No choking, no shortchanging us. Was every performance? Wow. No, he had some better performances than others. But for the most part, Av just whooped ass all year.
Facts.
He just whooped ass all year. So you can't compare you can't try to take away from Av what you're giving Roc the most credit for, which is his strength of schedule, the main events and stuff like that, right? Because, you know, Av went undefeated. So that would be us like saying there's no way Roc could be champion because he arguably got bodied in a battle or two. Right? I don't necessarily feel that way. He has 17 battles. So let's just say he went 15-2 or 14-3. That record measures up well to 9-0, respectfully. Would you agree, bros?
15-3.
14-3. A record of 13-3. I'm not saying it's better at all. I said it measures up good to 9-0. So 9-0 is better. But that's not the argument here. So, you know.
But maybe not, because if I got, you know, that would be I've battled 18 times. I got 15 wins. You battled 9 and you got, you know, 0 losses. You battle 3 more times. Those could be 3 losses. You know what I mean? Like,
that's my point. Yeah, all I'm saying is the undefeated record might be sexier, but also being 14-3, 14-4, 15-3 is not too shabby. That's a battle and a half every month. Sometimes 2 battles. I think he battled 3 times in 1 month. So did I have. So,
well, some people's arguments, they were saying that Roc got 30 to one of the battles.
Okay, now here's the thing. Wins and losses have been told to us multiple years that is not a stat in champion. Have you heard that, bros? Wins and losses is not a stat. Now, Do I see them considering it and contradicting that during the process? Yes, because it's almost
because I hear
because
this person
it's
be clear. He beat
because
this person
because
clear.
it's literally impossible. It's impossible to not consider it. Right? It's impossible not to consider it. So they say wins and losses isn't. So if that's the case, that's watering down Av's 9-0. Nah, but Av went under twice. The Av fans, that's how they feeling. Well, nah, hold on. He went 9-0 though. We ain't lose no battles. We went perfect. Couple bodies along the way. How?
You could say Av had a flawless year, Raw.
Yes, bro. I'm speaking for the Av fans. This is just me playing both sides of the field to tell you I understand why both these guys were both worthy.
Yeah. Yes, I agree.
Now, strength of schedule, isn't that one of the requirements? So, even though Av went 9-0, that strength of schedule, it does go to Tay Roc in that aspect. But the downplaying of Av year hurt him a little bit in here. They gave him minimal credit for a Rosenberg Brawl win, and that leads me into Chilla Jones, my good friend Chilla. Because what you guys don't know is, I'm working for Chilla right now. He owns a league. Shout out to him and my guy Kenny from TBL. Not only that, I'm cool with Chilla. We just spent the whole weekend out in Los Angeles last week. And me and Chilla, you see Chilla put on a few pounds, right? Well, I'll tell you what, we went and got some good Hawaiian barbecue that weekend. What else? We a Fat Burger, bros. What was it? In-N-Out Burger. Chilla knew all the good food spots. So I want to let you guys know there's no personal issue with me and Chilla. A lot of respect for him. But I did have a little bit of issue with what he said because I thought he just was incorrect in his reasoning for downplaying Av's win over Rosenberg Raw. Well, he said I was just an announcer. He cleaned it up a little bit because I think he noticed that it came off as a slight. And I do think Chilla has respect for me. I know
Chilla has respect for me.
I know. Thank you, bros. So when you look at where we're at today, or December, November, the latter part of the year, that's when the announcer commentary thing started to pick up. Me and Av battled in Miami at the top of the year. Chilla might not have known. Well, he'd been busy. Chilla might not have known that Mass 6 didn't even happen when I battled Av. I was still an active battler. I was doing streams. The page was popping. But we didn't even do Mass 6 yet before I battled Av. That was 3-4 months after the Av battle when we did Mass 6 commentary. So I just think your timeline is off. What you're doing is you're thinking about how you think of Rosenberg today in March of 2025 instead of thinking about him in March in 2024. When he didn't even do a commentary yet since Max Out 2, which was 2 years before that.
I don't even think it was that, Froze.
So what do you think it was?
I think he misspoke is what happened. I don't think he meant to say announcer because you were never that anyway, right? You were never, you didn't announce anything. You commentate, you have started to commentate battles, but I think he meant to say Froze was a blogger / streamer,
I think what he was trying to say was the Av that Rosenberg beat was probably not the best version of Rosenberg.
Yes, because although you weren't announcing / commentating at that time, you were blogging. I was doing other things. You were streaming, and you also stated multiple times how you were having more fun doing that than actually battling at the moment. I think he was trying to say, and just speaking too fast. Yeah, and didn't see, the most hungry or motivated.
Av saw a solid competitive Frozenberg that was en route to giving him battle of the night before I choked in my third round.
Yeah.
So I just think you got to put it in perspective.
En route to a debatable.
And they didn't give Av enough credit for the Rosenberg win. They literally did it. He should have gotten more credit for that dub.
Well, I thought it got swept under the rug
everybody.
Because Av's year was kind of like, if you look at that might have been Av's hardest battle. The Rosenberg battle might have been Av's toughest battle.
I would say Chef Trez, Rosenberg. I didn't think he had much trouble with Hollow. I gotta be honest with you. And then he dogged A-Ward, which is his best win, arguably, on his resume. But Nevertheless, Tay Roc. I mean, Tay Roc went on a world tour. He went on a country tour, right? Oh, let me just conclude this real quick. So, Chilla, I understand what you were saying. I just thought you misspoke. You had your timelines off. And also, in totality, put a little bit more respect on my name, right? Like, in totality, because as a...
Or what?
Or I might dust off the cleats. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know why, because I'm doing this now, you would assume that I am not as dangerous as I was at my peak. I can understand time off and ring rust, but I took a 2-year hiatus, came back and battled Snake Eyes, Rex, Craig Lamar, that was on max out, and then went on that run where I probably went 9-10 battles straight, including Cooking Ill Will, right? Having a marvelous battle that's been viral 20 times over with Charlie Clips for the Anthony Davis line. I don't know if Chilla's had anything that ever went that viral as the Anthony Davis line. I mean, ultimately on the all-time list, I could see some experts having Froze above Chilla Jones. Now, I could see some people having Chilla above Froze. I don't think Froze has won a Cody. I don't think I've charted higher than 17 on Cody.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've had a top 20 finishing Cody. I'd have to hit up my analytical department and talk about that. But again, I mean, that's just one award. I don't know if Chilla was ever looked at as the face of a major league. Froze was.
Question.
Hold on, let me finish. I got you, bros. It's not your time to speak. It's Froze time to speak. But I will allow you time to speak because I got a lot of respect for you.
Allow me?
Yeah. But I mean, listen, I am very satisfied and comfortable with my contributions to battle rap. One thing I always felt like I've turned into, which is tough as a battler, and it's gonna sound weird, but allow me to explain it. I knew how to win with class and lose with class, because I understood none of us was undefeated. Always, there's a dozen battles I wish I could have back. I think all battlers feel that way to a certain degree about a certain amount of battles. It's for a couple of battles you just feel like I was a little lazy there. I had 2 good rounds. I could have just put the 2K down or put the damn Xbox down or, didn't take that nap that day and just gave a little more and I would have had a better result. I think battlers always feel that way, at least the ones who care. But I'm comfortable with what I've done in the game. And I think Chilla's not the first person to do it as if like I went away from the game or slowed down on battling because I felt like I wasn't good anymore, didn't have it. Now I'm still as dangerous as I ever was. And I'm also so comfortable with this shit. I think I would be fine telling y'all when I didn't think I had it, right? Like, I don't think I'd lie to y'all. If I truly felt like I was incapable of getting in that ring and shaking shit up, I think I would say that. I will dust the cleats off at any given time and show somebody, if they need to see an update on my resume, what it is. I think you guys like the way I talk. That's why everybody likes the commentary and stuff like that. But I also think you forget why you hear me talk, because you respect what I've done in the game. You can say as a real battle rap fan, nah, that Froze done enough. Nah, he wasn't the best, but damn it, he was good at times. And we respect his opinion because of all the years he gave to this game, which is 14, 15 years and counting. I'm only 32. I've been in this shit since I was 17. Chilla, don't make me catch you at the next TBL event and decline the broadcasting offer and put the shoulder pads on. That's all I'm saying.
Am I allowed to speak?
One last thing. I think one last thing Chilla forgot. Out of all the things he forgot with his soliloquy that he spewed on Champion, I think he also forgot we haven't battled yet. When you're a 15-year vet, you usually have battled everybody. So the guys you didn't battle, that list is few, far in between.
Yeah.
Well, he's on that list for me.
So watch your mouth, basically.
Respectfully. And I'll see you at Apollo, and I'm going to call that card, with all my, my energy and your confidence in that it's going to, turn out to be a spectacle. But if your friends won't tell you, Frozy will. Let's respect the Chilla.
All right, well, I have two things.
You are allowed to speak.
Okay, thank you. Permission granted. 2 things. I think, Froze, you are at the time now where you're reaching that... You're reaching that time frame where
this is a time where he's going to try to piss me off.
You've been out of the game. You've been out of the game long enough to where as though I'm not saying you don't have it anymore, Brody. I'm your #1 fan. I'll never deny that. You know that. But I think you're at a point where you might have to remind us if you still do got it. That's all I'm saying. Not saying you don't. Clearly, you think you do. I know a lot of punchers that take one fight too many. One more fight too many is all I'm saying. Now, number 2 is a question. Chilla has a battle in April, right? He's on that card, right? Against Averb, I believe it, right? Right, Froze?
Right.
So let's just say April. Let's just say like sometime late May, early June, and Chilla's next opponent was Froze. What do you think the outcome would be?
Well, I think he'd be in a more dangerous fight than the one he is in now. Also, you know, I feel like I haven't battled in what, 8 months, 9 months. I mean, has it been a year yet? It's about 11 months.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's enough time to start to do he still got it.
I said you're at the start of it.
I think that's more of
I said you're at the start of it, bro.
Hold on. I think that's more of a, does Froze have a little bit of ring rust? More of that than do he still got it? Like in 32, I'm you ever heard of Andre Ward?
Yeah.
All his vitals, all his shit is still intact. You know why? Well, because he went out of the game with his health still intact. He slowed down when he wanted to.
Andre Ward fought his biggest fights at the end of his career.
Charlie Clips,
and he called it quits. Okay. I mean, and he never got back into the ring, Raw.
All I'm saying is
almost had a career like you, except he was undefeated. I mean, he literally got his biggest fights at the end of his career, and he stopped.
Why would 11 months of me not battling make you question if I still got it?
I said at the start, and I said you may just have to remind us. I don't know if anyone said you don't. I just said we might have forgot. It's a long time. We haven't got a Froze battle in 11 months.
No, you know what?
And the last battle that we did get, the consensus is you were cleared.
You've been my brother for 32 years.
Yeah.
I've been, you know, so I don't know why it takes me.
Been your brother for 32. You've been my son for about 11.
That amount of time to realize when you're doing the shit that you've done my whole life. You're just trying to pump me up the battle, bro. No, Diddy. You're just trying to psych me up.
I'm not. I'm just.
You know, you're pressing my buttons. You know what gets me going. You know what gets me in that competitive mode. And I'm pissed off that I just let you run me for 3 minutes before I noticed what you were doing. You know what, bros? You know what? I'm starting to like the narrative that just Froze still having. I'm starting to actually like that narrative. Now, before we get out of here, last topic. Because I do want to conclude that the Av and far as resumes and stuff like that. Again, I think you can nitpick at the 2 winners for 1,000 different reasons. But if you just base it off the criteria, you know, I would say.
Well, I don't think we can nitpick, Raw. This year, I don't think we can nitpick, Brody.
Because they got it right in the sense of the 2 guys who should have been in the running for.
Well, were you answering what I just said? Because I got a different reason why we can't nitpick.
Sure, I would like to hear the reason.
Well, because we didn't nitpick for the simple fact that we do a lot of giving our opinions. We do a lot of stating our opinions loud, telling Jay Black how much we think he need to change the process, or how much his ass it don't work, how much he getting it wrong when, you know, he's been the only one doing what he's doing. And yet when it comes down to the fan votes, there may have been 100 total votes.
It was nasty. It was embarrassing.
100 total votes for third, second, and first place.
I was embarrassed.
So less than 100 votes for first place. So and I don't want to see. Oh, I voted. It was only 70. It was only 70 votes. We all couldn't have been in that.
You couldn't have been in that.
We all couldn't have been in that.
And I tell you what, I didn't see. You said how many votes total, bro?
Less than 100.
I didn't see about 120 people say they voted. Somebody lying.
So I don't think we do get to nitpick this year. And I think that was a fan thing. And I also think it's a battlers thing. You want to be champion of the year. You care so much about champion of the year. How many times is you sharing to GoFundMe?
Now, and also,
how many times is you saying go donate? How many times is you campaigning for the award?
I do believe, I could be wrong here. I've seen a couple people say this and tell me this, that there were more than 83 donations, but everybody who donated didn't vote. So even if that is the truth, because I don't know
That doesn't matter to me. Because
listen,
donating costs money.
Listen,
voting was free.
This is a famous quote from a special teams coach in the league. It's not okay to not know, right? This is not the first champion, second champion, third, fourth, fifth. I mean, damn it, it's almost at 10, I believe. What was they started in 2017? It's like the seventh or eighth champion, if I'm not mistaken. This is not new. It's almost like you seeing J-Scho up there and people saying, yo, who is the white boy? Where have you been? This shit is not new. Why is every year this is a thing? This year, the amount of voices, opinions, comments, disdain from the fans, when it was actually time for y'all to speak, you said nothing. You said nothing. There was like 3,300 votes on a poll in Jay Black's YouTube chat last night, but 83 total votes for the actual poll that mattered. That's on the fans. Don't blame that you don't like the system or the criteria, because you still bitched. You still complained. You can't say, nah, I don't like the criteria. Well, that's why I didn't donate. Well, that's why you shut up and don't say nothing then. Because you ain't donate. You ain't vote. You know what I mean? So I just think if you didn't vote and you have an opinion, cool.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I don't think we have a right to critique or to complain about this year.
Yeah, this was they failed Jay Black. Y'all failed champion.
Yeah,
with the
and I felt bad. I felt, if this is the last one. It's the last hurrah. We need to make this up to Black. We need to make this up to Black in a major way, man. We need to show up and we need to donate. We need to make sure that money hit the 10 grand limit that it's supposed to.
I got one better than that.
So Jay Black don't got to come out his pocket at all for this last one, man.
I got one better than that. I think this year, y'all gonna call me crazy. And mind you, I don't think all the events have been so great going into April. But it's early, y'all. We done had some rough starts before. Let's allow the year to play out. As fans. If you tapping out, tap out. But it's only March. I think the goal for the last Cody should be 20 bands. Because I also think we should make sure Jay Black get a little 10-piece too. It's his last time doing it, and he didn't put a lot of time into this. And it really can't be stated to how difficult the process is. And Black's gonna be like, I don't want that. I'm cool. I don't need that. But no, I think the fans, would be in their right to show that type of hospitality to Jay Black. Like, put 10 to the rapper and take this 10 to go too. No Diddy.
Don't get it to 20.
Get it to Dub. You know what I mean? And you're right. GS for life. I think battle rappers could also start putting some money into it too.
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck? You can't take a little $100 off your little $3,500 payment and put it in the Cody? Why not? Then it's brotherhood. We all good, right? We got shaping up a little bit. Speaking of shaping up, J-Scho, let me holler at you. A lot of respect for J-Scho. Because I know for a fact there's not 10 people on the planet Earth that watch more battle rap than him in a calendar year. I would bet money on that if I could. He would be in the top 10 of human beings that watch the most battles in a calendar year. So bare minimum. And that's just one time. You're talking about a guy who studies battles. It's like him and France are like that. There's a lot of other people like that. But these guys really take this shit serious. So I would say that to say J-Scho know his battle rap. All right. I don't think we can question that. I see a few rappers going at him when he usually has an opinion that's not in their favor. I never seen anybody get mad at him when he was giving him a compliment. And that goes for all media or whatever the case may be.
If you don't say nothing when they say something good about you, I don't want to hear you say something when they critique.
It's not a lot of thank yous from the battle rappers.
Now, some bloggers get disrespectful. I get it.
I totally out of line.
But I don't think J-Scho was one of them.
I don't think J-Scho was one of them, and I think J-Scho keeps it within the boundaries and the lines.
He did Snake the other day, but Snake got extra. He was being extra to me.
I've seen Snake and J2 personally threaten him and call him out of his name multiple times. All right, so because you might think he's a weenie or he's just some dorky white boy and, because of that, you can talk to him any way you want to. I think it's corny. I think it's weak. And, you know, I don't think he really says anything to require that type of energy from any battler. And when you're doing that, it's all along the lines of bullying, and I don't like bullies.
He is a fan of battle rap.
But he's a
we
fan.
know that.
He's a fan of battle rap, and he watches his battle rap. But I also think that J-Scho probably needs to also understand that his opinion and brand is growing within the culture, bros. He's being heard. He's been around. It's only taken damn near 14 Codys, but he's being heard now. He's also being heard more by the battlers who are usually on the short end of his analysis. And they're responding. Which I just spoke on, I think is corny. I think J-Scho needs to understand there's an audience listening and there's battle rappers listening. You know, I was arguing with one fan one day to say his opinion shouldn't matter as much as it does. How could it? He's not from the streets. How could he even understand street bars or cultural bars from like inner city rappers who are talking about stuff that J-Scho might not know nothing about? Well, I mean, a fat person who don't never leave the house can tell you all about the mob if he watch enough movies and documentaries, wouldn't you say, bros? So I think I do agree that when you talk about it from a cultural standpoint, I can understand you saying him not knowing certain things, but watch enough battle rap, he knows what's good and what's not good. I mean, he's been to enough events where if he didn't understand what the crack and the rock, and I know he understand it now, we done taught him about it, right? He is formidable to speak battle rap, y'all.
I think my only issue with Smo.
I was about to get there. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No. You
paused, so I thought you was.
He's formidable enough to talk battle rap, y'all. But you know, Schmo, we gotta be sharper. Yesterday you had a blunder, I thought. You know, you said criteria. You knew Tay Roc was the winner, but you chose Av. You picked Av. I mean, I think they put Av on the screen, like under your name, if I'm not mistaken. I might have missed it.
He went down the list and he gave Tay Roc the nod for everything on the criteria list, maybe except for one thing. And then at the end of it, he kind of was like, and with all that, I have Av as my champion of the year.
And it was weird. It was a weird way to deliver the Av news.
So it was like, you know, it was like a cliffhanger almost. Like he was drawing it up. It looked like he was leaning Tay Roc, and then boom.
But then he lets everybody takes their pick, and he says, "But you know what?" And he backpedals, and then he gives it to Tay Roc. You know, I don't think Av deserved that.
Which is a part of the process, technically.
Well, you know, I didn't know once you made your pick, you can renege on the pick. I didn't know that. So if you can, I missed it. I know it's a debate to find your pick, but I was under the impression, and I think everybody else was, J-Scho put his pick in, and
everybody else wasn't under the impression that you couldn't change it because he was saying multiple times.
Now that's
Black made it clear,
right? So then that's something I didn't know. You can say, "Yo, I got Av," and then 3 other people go, and then you be like, "Yo, you know what? No, I got Roc." I didn't know you could do that. I thought once you put your pick in, you know, that's what it is. I know Av thought it was weird. He didn't understand why he changed his pick after he picked Av. So, you know, it was just, it was a little tacky. And, you know, also too, we also got to understand that this is opinionated. You know what I mean? One thing J-Scho said in his analysis about Tay Roc and Av was Tay Roc is just clearly a better performer than Av. Roc has never been known as like a top 5 performer. Ever. So, like, it's not just clear cut that he's a better performer than Av.
Yeah, because Roc being top 5 don't even necessarily matter.
Yeah, like
to say he's clearly a better performer.
And there's no debate to even have about it.
I was gonna say, bro, that was my biggest problem. Right. He was speaking with opinionated things in a factual manner.
Right.
As if that's what it is. Everything about this is opinionated. There's not a lot of factual stuff about this for real. We don't have judges most of the time in battle rap. So win and losses are opinionated, are subjective. So I just thought J-Scho did a lot of speaking in factual terms, and he used a lot of words like, you know, point blank, bottom line, and, you know, like shit like that. And I just thought, you know, Smo, everything you just said was an opinion. Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
But what I will say about Smo is qualified to talk battle rap, and I don't think he should be made to feel like he's not to this point right now. You know what I mean? He watches the battles, he has the data, and he probably was the most informed up there. He did the most talking this year too. You know what I mean? He really was driving conversations. And very confident on camera. You know what I mean? Which was good for him.
Froze, can you explain something to me real quick as a battler?
Yeah.
Because I think I'm lost actually. Because I hear this category performance, and I honestly think 90% of us don't know what the fuck they talking about, or even know what they mean by a battle rapper like performance. Like what does it mean to be a good battle rap performer?
Well, that's a great question. And to be honest, I think it's I think it's a multitude of things that go into it for me. So let's use Hitman, somebody who I've always said was the best performer, in my opinion, right? Also have Bill in there. And remember his battle versus John.
Yeah.
In the second round, he go into you know, basically John style and how it's dribbling in one spot.
Right.
And you know, but not only was he saying what he was saying to try to get his point across, he was also showing us, you know, multiple play. He might throw it through the legs. Like if you just listen through that through earphones, it's like the shit sounds regular. Right? But when you put it together with Hitman moving around, performing, he's always turning to the crowd. He's incorporating the crowd. For me, crowd participation, you know, it wasn't necessarily being up there pop locking. You know, you don't have to be ultra moving to be considered performing, in my opinion. I always also thought that performance goes into executing what you wrote down.
Okay.
Right? Like, as battlers, sometimes we write and we miss. But it doesn't mean it was corny. Sometimes it could have been the way you delivered it.
Right.
Right? The way you presented it to the people. Maybe you were on a big stage and a part where you should have been not talking to him and you should have been turning to the right and actually talking to the crowd. You might have missed your window and just stayed at the rapper. And, you know, so execution of actually what you wrote down. But I don't necessarily never consider performance just all moving around. But being able to actually command the stage, use the space that you're in, that bubble, whether it's a small circle or it's actually, because I didn't see Hitman walk around, you know what I'm saying? Using the stage, executing what you wrote down, your schemes, your punches, the delivery points, when you actually put the bass on the end of it, the level change of the delivery, all goes in the performance for me. And I agree with you 100%. I think the performance might be the most misused word in the culture, or top 3 for sure.
Yeah. I just think they throw it out there as a category just for something to say. I think
it's the most misunderstood and misused word in battle rap, just like classic and all that type of shit. But yeah, it's a great crowd control, imagery, and delivery. I always thought it was multiple categories kind of fused, right? Like the total package. Pause, but
because what you just explained, like what Av does. Well, that would be he performs his bars very fluently.
See, for me,
he might be in the phone booth,
right? See, but I'll give you another. Let's go to Hitman versus Arsenal. Did Arsenal not make you? Did Hitman not make you feel like you were in that room when he was? Oh shit. Anytime now, Arch, did you feel like Hollow put you in that room and you were there?
Yes.
Oh man, his performance.
Yes.
Damn it, that's performance.
When he hit Cortez with the man, what?
Yeah, right. Or when K Shine executed the whole Michael Jackson scheme round versus JC. Did you not feel like you were right there getting a whole come on?
Or was it Calico with the load up pal? Laker. Who was he battling?
Oh my!
Who was he battling?
What said I do his girl like a Fisher, Beta. He said with that 40, like Ron Trader. To get the U, put y'all side by side, face her to the water, load up, pow, Laker. You triangle cheesy, y'all Dorito made, onion ring around his eyes. He gonna need those shades. When I popcorns, don't let your ego stay, or I'll pull a dipsy doodle off this Frito Lay. Like I ain't gonna hold you. You know, so man, it's the performance. They actually put you in the moments. Like, see what they do for views was performed excellent. I'm not a performer, right?
Considered I thought one of the best. I thought one of the best off topic, bro. I thought one of the most underrated, best schemes, crowd control, participation moments you had against A-Ward that gets slept on.
Yeah. It was a good joke.
That was a good scheme. When you from where I'm from, y'all know I ain't seen nothing. That scheme, like that type of shit is performance.
Yeah, I said let's play a game. Say you minding your business on your way to work.
Yeah.
I said you walk by the barbershop, they start shooting. You duck down. You don't know who started spraying first.
Yeah.
I said cops seen you on camera, bring you in for questioning. Wanted to know if you seen something. And if you from where we from, our reply should be, I ain't seen nothing.
And the whole crowd,
I walked them there.
With you.
I walked them there. Yes. Right. For sure. That's just wherewithal, awareness. You know what I mean? I said, you ain't got the same luxury. We ain't got the same luxury, dog. I said, he get in that situation, he could just tell everything that he saw.
Yes.
I said, we do it. They call us rats. Kind of crazy if you think it through. We tell we rat, and he tell it was just the right thing to do. I was whipping A-Ward ass on the low. Shout out to my guy Ward. Yeah, man, performance. But listen, at the end of the day, shout out to Jay Black, shout out to Cody, everybody that was on the panel. Shout out to J-Scho. Congratulations to Tay Roc. You earned it. Congratulations to Av. Congratulations to Swamp. Congratulations to Chef Trez. All the guys at work who had Performer of the Year, if I believe. Battle of the Year was it Nitty and Lux, I believe, or congratulations to all them brothers, man. Unfortunately, this is the last year coming up, which would be the 2025 year that's currently going now. I believe that I'm going to be on the panel this year, so I got some homework to do, and I've been already on my job, and I would like to be a part of it. I told Jay Black I would like to be a part of it. He told me I got a spot on the panel this year, so
Froze, that's how you know we brothers. I'm just sitting here right before you congratulated Tay Roc, thinking like, damn, man, maybe we should have started the video with congratulating Tay Roc. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what.
I think he deserves his moment. He stated that he was going for champion of the year. He made it clear in the beginning of the year.
Yes,
that's what he was doing.
Yes,
he piled on a bunch of battles. He gave great performances, back-to-back performances. I think he had 3 battles in one weekend at one point, like with names. I mean, he had battle of the year contenders.
No, you're right. And you know what? Yeah. We can't go back and congratulate him in the front of the video, and hopefully he doesn't throw a temper tantrum, gets impatient, not finish the video, and not hear the praise that we give him, because you deserve it,
you
Roc.
deserve it,
You're
Roc.
the champion this year. You had a tough year. I don't think too many people could have did the year you did and had similar success, or at least just cap at what you did. It was very tough.
Another accolade in a storybook career. You are one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT. You will probably be on 99.5 of everybody's Mount Rushmores. You have done a lot for this culture. You are a staple in this culture. You can't say battle rap without Tay Roc.
No, you can't say battle rap without Tay Roc.
This award, not that you weren't stamped before, but it just solidifies you. And not to say that you needed it, but it's fitting that it's fitting that Tay Roc is champion of the year. As you're not done, you have another
You got a
chance
long,
at
yeah,
it.
yes.
You have another chance at it. Hopefully this motivates you and don't defeat you. The it's not bullshit because you didn't win it. Not to say that you said that or anything like that. Jay Black, shout out to you. Appreciate you. You are also Mount Rushmore worthy in battle rap. I also believe the same thing about you. You cannot speak about battle rap or state battle rap without Jay Black's name in it, and he's not even a battle rapper. Shout out to you, bro. You mean a lot to this culture, and I'm proud of you. I'm proud to be, you know, just associated with one of the GOATs. Call you anytime. So, you know, appreciate you, bro, and you deserve all the flowers.
Yep, I double down on everything bro said. And just before we get out of here, you know, Rock, I think the most impressive thing about your Cody belt this year, which is your first one, well deserved, is that you did it while Surf was away. Very impressive. Very impressive. I mean, everybody would probably say we miss Surf. We need Surf back. Battle rap has maybe taken somewhat of a hit since Surf went away. He was one of the main attractions, and kudos to all the stars who've been carrying the torch while he's been gone. But for you to be able to have that year in his absence, I think it speaks to your resiliency, your commitment, and I think it's, you know, why people call you the logo. So
Once way to hold it down. Gun titles.
Yeah, once
You know what I mean?
once again, congratulations. You earned it. Lady Caution, you can stop being mad at me. He got the belt. He's the champion. He earned it. And if your friends won't tell you, Frozy will.